Boom.
Okay. So how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Like, I've been really happy recently.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I'm coming up on a huge milestone next month.
Which is question mark.
A year since my suicide attempt, and it hasn't been bad. It's been good.
Holy shit. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's good. No, you talked to me about that last time.
Yeah.
Um, oh god, I just every time I hear that word now, I just think back to like what I posted and how. Then I heard it from somebody else, like a friend who told me that a friend was thinking that for the longest time, but he just never talked about it. It's just like, it's crazy because I just feel like it's more common when people feel comfortable enough to express it. Just because I, like, if you, I, like a year ago, I wouldn't think it's as common among the people that I know, but it is. And it's just like, it's tough. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So
Yeah.
what have you been doing differently, I guess, for the past year?
I think, well, it hasn't even been the past like year that I did something differently. It's been in the past few months because
Okay.
it took such a long time for me to realize what kind of change I needed
Okay.
and then like take action on it. Like it took like almost that whole year afterwards for
Okay.
me to like realize who I surrounded myself with and who supported me, who didn't,
Okay.
and just kind of prioritize my life as a whole. Like I tried holding on to a lot of things that I didn't need to because I spent that whole time just trying so hard to be like super accepted by everyone. Like that was my end goal and everything. And then it took so long for me to realize how much I didn't need that because I already had all of the friends that I need. And it's not like I'm against having more friends,
Mm-hmm.
but like it took me so long to realize like there's a solid group of people that I have in my life that fully support me, and I don't really need to have acceptance from anyone else because they accept me the way I am.
Mm.
So,
So was that like uh, like a? Do you remember that moment of thinking that and being like, you know what? Was it like for me? I have revelations, and it's kind of just like in that moment, and I kind of like figured out. And I'm like, go, and it just happens.
yeah,
Okay.
same.
Okay. That's
I
great.
was in this. It's actually, I remember it really well, and I remember it because I was in the studio with Anthony.
Okay.
And I was just like talking to Anthony, and I was like, I feel so left out and alone all the time, and it really sucks. And he's like, we haven't forgotten you. I'm like, thank God. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah. Yeah.
That's good to know. Good to hear.
Other little things. Oh,
Mm.
remember last time when we were in the car, I told you about that friend of mine who ended up dating an ex and I
Oh
was
yeah.
not.
Mhm.
I've learned to make peace with that whole situation. So even though I still hate him just for like how he treated me and how he like took advantage of my forgiveness,
Mhm.
um in terms of like that ex best friend of mine, I've learned to detach that whole relationship and situation from like her and stopped pinning her for being like a betrayal or whatever.
I
Like,
see.
yeah, like I let go of all of that, and now I just take her as Lily. Like that is Lily, and she is my Lily. Like she is my friend, and that is who she is, and she is not her boyfriend,
Hmm.
and that is it.
How was that process for you? I'm obviously really into the process because it's the most interesting part, and I think that
Yeah,
people, it's interesting for people too, just to see like how other people overcome certain things that may be the same.
Yeah. It was really difficult. I didn't want to forgive her for the longest amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really didn't, but we have a class together and it was so hard for me to not be able to just like laugh with her and hang out with her and just be her friend because we had gotten so close.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like almost like painful not being able to like interact with her and have fun with her because we have so much fun together. Like it's a great time. And when that like couldn't happen because I was holding so much like against her,
Mm.
it was like it was brutal. It was so bad. But then eventually I just kind of came to terms. I was like, I miss her. There's nothing I can't keep pushing her away. Like I miss her. I miss her friendship. And she would tell me all the time like I miss you. Like I please just like think about it. I was like, well, and then eventually I was like, yeah, okay. So we're friends again, and that's cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. My gosh. I'm always having like literal technical difficulties, and I don't know why.
Oof.
Um, can you hear me now? Question mark.
I was gonna say question mark.
Hmm. Maybe I'm just gonna cause I have to wait like 10 seconds because of the delay to find out. And she says, kinda. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my stream real quick because apparently I don't sound like I'm here. I'm gonna pull up my stream real quick because apparently I don't sound like I'm here. I mean, I know that she's louder. Even though I'm yelling at this thing, it doesn't help. And hers is really high. Yeah, okay, I'll adjust that. Um, I don't. That's like the one fault I'm having with this thing. I'm not sure why the audio is like automatically lower on my side, and it's like twice as loud for my guest.
Oh yikes!
Yeah,
I've been like yelling.
but no, but you're not. Like you're at a good volume, but like the meter shows me that I have to be like this in order to
Oh
match
yeah.
your level on the stream.
Oof.
Yeah, so there's something off, and I don't know what it is. But this is also a new program that I'm using, and not the one that I've been using. So I don't know what the problem is, but I'll just speak loud. Is it louder for you? When I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
but that's fine.
okay, yeah. So I'll just speak more like this because this I think will match her better. Okay, all right, you can keep going. She's my mood right now. Yeah, one of my students is watching, and she's just commenting. She's probably like the most active person on stream. She's a dancer too, obviously.
Fun times. I don't have the like comments.
Yeah.
I don't. My computer's in my backpack.
That's all good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else.
No, I mean I'm stoked for you. Like that's tight. Like you're coming out. Like the smile is good. Like it's real. You know what I mean? That's the energy, and that's so good. Like I don't know what else there is to say. I think at this point, it's more just about like the dreams. You know, the vision.
Yeah.
Okay. You said you want to do dance. Okay. What exactly? If you didn't have to worry about anything in the world, what are all the different things you would be doing for sure? Because I know how to do this in the best way possible. I mean, help and give information that you could take and make it become a real thing.
As of the
Yeah.
moment, I'm currently focused on making my way up through the staff of the studio. So at LA Beats,
Mm-hmm.
I was just offered an assistant's position, so I start training for that eventually,
Dope.
which is super
Dope.
exciting
That's exciting.
because I also came to terms with the fact that college is not my thing, and as much as my family wants me to go to college, it's really like there's nothing I need a degree for.
Yo, I love when people have that realization. I hope you stick by it. I love when that happens. You're just like, I know I'm not gonna go because that. It's like good, good. You're thinking for yourself. No pressure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to be in debt for a degree that I'm never going to use in my life. So,
Tell them. Tell
yeah. So I'm all set on that. Mia can have my college funds. She wants to be a general surgeon.
them.
So
Okay.
I'd much rather her be a general surgeon and take my college funds than me go to college for something that I don't need
Mm,
or don't want.
mm.
So, right now my game plan is to graduate, and in the time that I'm like from now until graduation, try and do as much as I can in terms of like being a part of LA Beat studio, like dance studio,
Mm-hmm.
and then hopefully by the time I graduate I'll have some experience in teaching my own classes.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, so maybe I'd eventually end up teaching some of my own classes or something like that. So I could start teaching at the studio for my living instead of having to like do something else. Because as much as I love working at Blitz, this is a very good, fun job.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not where I want to be
Of course. Yeah,
forever.
yeah, yeah.
So
Okay. That's cool.
yeah, I'm hoping eventually that can build up into what I've talked to Anthony about this quite a bit, but what our end goal is to be able to franchise the studio and place like studios in a bunch of areas where um like education in terms of hip hop and its history and its like foundations
Oh
and all
my
that,
gosh.
where it isn't as easily accessible. We're hoping to like franchise different studios, and then each of us would like manage a different studio in a different area.
I see.
So, I'm hoping if we do, I really think that we can get up to that point, and I think if slash when we do,
Mm-hmm.
to be a manager and also be a performer, so be able to have someone like sub in for me
Oh, okay.
at the
I
studio
see.
and stuff, so I could go and perform with the rest of my OG teammates who also manage different
Uh huh.
areas in like around the world. That would be so awesome because that's the best of both worlds for me.
Okay. Okay. That's so legit. And I'm so. That's so exciting. Happy for you. And I don't doubt that that's. I don't think it's not going to happen. It just comes down to, the passions of the individuals mixed with, the work ethic. Um,
Yeah.
and I trust him. And I believe that what he's been doing and how he's been, working with all of you guys is phenomenal. Um, I think he's amazing, dude. I can't wait to like pick apart his brain because he's gonna do a stream with me finally. Um, yeah,
Yay.
he's probably gonna tell me that too, and I'd be like, I didn't know that. No, just kidding. Um, shoot. As someone who exists on this planet and have figured out what I'm supposed to do, it's just so nice when someone else knows what they want, because then I'm in a position where I'm trying to develop the most crucial skills to help people elevate them to where they want to go. So health and business, I feel like, are the two of the most crucial things that anyone could have. Um, so hopefully, when I talk to him, I'm about to blast him with all the different ideas and things that I know that work, and things that he should be doing beyond. Um, and I know he's doing it because I'm watching him do it, so it's good. just like the online stuff. I've been doing a lot of studying and practicing online things that you should be doing if you want to build your own kind of stuff. And so, if you want to be a performer, this is not true. I'm not going to say that. If you want more opportunities and to thrive and to, the toughest thing to say to people is like to stay relevant. You have to you have to make sure that you're killing it in the digital space just as much as you're killing it in real life.
Yeah.
'Cause you could be, super great, but if no one sees you, then it's kind of it. So, does that include like all of the other homies? Do they have like a similar vision?
Yes. Yes. Well, we had a whole meeting about this where we just kind of talked about what our end goals are, and some of the other like dreamers, some of them want to be like Willow, for example. She's like, I love dance with my whole heart, but this, what I like have a super big interest in and what I want to go to college for is to be a like physical therapist, or like a linguist. I know physical therapy, but there was also another one that goes in hand with physical
Mm-hmm.
therapy that she wants to study. So she's like really into like that kind of medical.
Okay.
And like another example, my friend Gage Gish, who has been in the Dreamers for a while but recently had to leave because he had other
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities. Um, he wants to be a voice actor professionally. So
Mm.
everyone has different dreams. I would say the kids that have the same like goals as me for the most part would be Ethan, Cam, and Jack.
Okay.
And then everyone else has other interests spread out, but us four have the same like number one priority and then other interests that branch out.
Okay.
Because I would also love to get my foot in the door of modeling slash in like fashion, and then another foot into just like education as a whole, like in terms of like I think public schooling is so messed up and needs to be completely re-upped from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Like the whole thing needs to be terminated and reevaluated because it's all built around the concept of training like or teaching kids to grow up and work in factories because that's what was efficient for the
Mm-hmm.
40s when all of this was developed, but we are long past that and it all needs to be
Mm-hmm.
revamped.
I agree. Hmm. How do you think you would tackle that? Because there are obviously different ways to go about it. So some people take the political route. Some people become educators themselves, work their way up to have more authority. Um, Political and influential, like using influence to make people do things. I'm more of that person. Yeah. I don't know if you've thought about it.
Well, I've thought about what my plan is as to like I haven't thought about the process to which to get there
Mm-hmm.
because I right now my focus on processing would be how to improve dance and make dance like really that like number one
Mm-hmm.
goal. Like I want to get to a point with dance where I am so stable in that one realm that I can then try and build in another realm and still be okay.
Which I totally
Because dance is
understand.
the one thing that I don't want to lose.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good. I'll ask people that sometimes. I'm like, okay, you have multiple interests. Like, how are you going to tackle that? Are you going to do what you just said? Or are you going to do the whole, I'm going to try and juggle a few things at the same time?
Yeah, I'm not the best at juggling. When I get my head into something, I dive full deep. Like I'm all the way in it, deep end of the pool, always. Like
No, that's good. As long as you know how you work and your preference, that's all that matters.
yeah,
I mean, I
but
sort of did that. Sort of. Sort of.
yeah, sort of.
Yeah, I kind of like took dance to a certain level, and then I've kind of just found what I liked about it, and I'm gonna focus more on that, but not spend so much time in the dance world. So that's
Yeah.
kind of where I'm at with dance.
That's good though.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, student Jesse asks, "Is it bad to juggle many things at once?" You can go first, Carmen.
No. No, it is not.
Yeah, it's not. It just depends on what you want and what you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm juggling a few things. I'd say primarily 3. In my head, it's 3, but it's a little more than 3. And I'm good with it. I couldn't always do this, though. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Education is something that I've been weirdly, like, very, very invested in since a very young age. Like, education and dance have been two things that I've been, like, fully invested in since as little as I can remember. Even though I technically didn't start dancing until LA Beats opened.
Which was when? Because I actually don't know when you started or when they opened.
5 years ago. So.
Holy crap. Babies. I thought you guys were around longer. I
Nope.
am impressed.
5 years.
I thought I just never heard of them, but only started hearing about them because of Anthony.
Nope. LA Beats opened 5 years ago next to Bolorama.
Wow. I thought it was around for at least 10 years. In my head.
Nope.
Damn, that's so cool. That's impressive.
And I got really lucky because of that, because it was like the first studio and they were like first opening up, brand new business, all of that. I happen to have a video of the very first dance class I ever took. It's me and Anthony, and he taught me a very, like, 1/4 count dance, and it took us the whole, like, one-on-one class to learn it. I'm wearing these, like, crazy print pants and, like, a soccer t-shirt that I cut the sleeves off of. And I'm wearing these huge Osiris, like, sneakers. It was like that. I had the front bangs. It was a time. It was a time.
Did you post that by chance anywhere?
I have, yeah. I think I posted that recently, again, with Anthony for his birthday. Like, I put it in the montage of stuff.
Is it posted, like, on an Instagram, or is it?
Yes, it is. It is on Instagram.
I'm gonna have to look for that. I feel like I might
Yeah.
have seen it, but I'm not sure.
I remember the whole thing, too.
Like, the whole thing, like, the memory? Or, like, the dance?
The memory
dance,
and the
or
physical
okay.
dance. Like, I remember both of those things.
You want to show me the dance?
I don't know. My room's kind of messy. I don't know if I want to let you guys see that. It's kind of bad.
Man.
Yeah, no. I will another time, but, like, my room's actually, like, kind of bad, and I don't want to put that out there. On the real. Kind of a mess right now. It's fine.
It's all good.
It's all good, dude.
How long were you gonna grow out your hair this time? Or
I'm growing it out until I can get extensions in, and then as soon as I can get those extensions in, my hope would be that my natural hair would get at least down to here before I took any extensions out. But I'm also dreading it this time, so that's cool.
Why?
Because why not? I'm really into the wild hairstyles as of recently, because ever since I've kind of had that, like, self-peace, like, realization where I was like, I don't have to be accepted by anyone anymore. It's been so easy for me to just do things that no one else has ever, like, there's so many, like, untreaded waters in terms of, like, style that I've wanted to, like, completely trample all over. But haven't been able to because I was so scared of, like, acceptance and all of that. And now that I'm not worried about that, dude. Your girl goes off.
Good, I want to see all of it. I could feel that from you, which is nice. Your energy is fun.
Thanks. I've been doing this too much.
I think we all have our phases. There was a time where I just did this too much, too like all the time. Just be like, for everything, hello, bye, everything, and it just became automatic. And I was like, what the heck am I doing? I'm like, but it is what it is.
I just kind of do that when I don't know how to finish a sentence. I'll be like, hey.
It's all good. I don't think that will never not be a thing. The peace.
True.
Um, what was I gonna ask? Or not gonna ask. I was gonna. What are your thoughts on social media? All of it, the whole thing.
I think it's a bit complex because I'm not super anti social media. I think social media is a good thing in certain proportions.
Mm-hmm.
So too much of it can be really grueling to the mind,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a bad thing to enjoy it. Because, like, I've gone through, like, my phases. Like, I had too much social media
Mm-hmm.
for a while, and then eventually I was like, I don't want this anymore, and I just stopped. And it's literally been the best thing ever. Like, you know how kids my age will tend to do, like, streaks on Snapchat and
Oh
stuff?
God, those hurt.
I completely stopped all of my streaks. I have not sent a streak in, like, 3 months, and it's been the best thing ever.
I can imagine. I played with that a little bit with like one or two people. It's the worst thing ever. But then I see everyone
It
else just
is.
like a list of keeping streaks. And I'm like,
I
what?
used to keep, so if I had a streak with someone, they would be, so you know how they like organize it by alphabet and then they have the numbers section at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put a period in front of every single person's name that I had a streak with so that they would all be in the numbers section and I could just click down the line instead of having to find them
Oh, I didn't know you could do
individually
that.
because it got that bad. I'm just so glad that I don't have that anymore. I have a streak with one person now. That's my boyfriend. So there we go.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
What part?
You said boyfriend, right? Boyfriend? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah.
So when the heck did that happen?
Funny story. We've been like 2 years in the making. Like, it's been a long time coming. Like, yeah, it's been a long time coming. Like, I've had other relationships in between,
Yep.
but it was like not really. Like, he liked me and I liked him, but we never did anything about it until recently. So it was just like a weird mutual vibe that we never acted on.
What? Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's so complicated. But it's because he's like 2 years older than me. So yeah. I know, right? It was just me being a stupid underclassman. It's fine. I was like, what if he doesn't actually, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I look at it now and I'm like,
Interesting.
well, you're kind of stupid right now. Fine.
That's crazy. That's interesting.
Yeah,
2 years.
we became like official on the 14th, but I don't
Oh,
know.
like recently? Like this
Yeah,
okay.
like very recently, but like in all reality, it's been like a low key 2 years, but not really.
I see.
Yeah,
So you would say that ultimately the only thing that's changed is the title and the
yeah,
fact that it's acknowledged versus not.
yes,
Okay. Wow.
yeah.
That's so cool. It's different. I've never heard that before. Um. Hmm. So that was so for you the 2 year thing, was that like kind of like the main and only reason? Again, I'm curious about the little details.
The 2 year age gap was like it wasn't the thing that bothered me because I've always kind of dated guys that are older than me, but not by much.
Okay.
Like, it was just the kind of thing where, like, if we saw each other in the hallways, he wouldn't ever say hi to me. And he was like, yeah, because he goes, yeah, well, that's because I was too scared to talk to you because I didn't want to mess it up. And I was like, that's really cute, but also why?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we spent that 2 years like mutually liking each other and having similar friend groups, but like not interacting with each other or like avoiding each other because we didn't know how to talk to each other. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cute story.
Yeah. Now we spend plenty of time. He's rewatching all of Naruto with me because I've never seen it before and it's his like favorite show. So we're on episode 2 right now and we're watching the whole thing, like the whole thing, like several hundred episodes plus whole thing.
I'm so bad because I watched it when I was younger, and then I got to season 2, and then I started over when I got older. So I'm still in season 1 again, and it's a good show, but I just can't believe you've never watched it.
Yeah, me either. I really should have, but I just haven't gotten to it. But now I have someone to watch it with who actually like knows it and understand it. We also spend quite a bit of time just like us two and our like mutual friend group.
Mm-hmm.
We play a lot of Naruto Storm 4 and Rocket League.
Oh.
Like it happens like once or twice a week sometimes. Where if we have like spare time after work or something and we're all like tired, we'll just like go over to either like our buddy like Clark's house or James's house and we'll just bring the Xbox and we'll have a game off. And then we'll just like have some dinner and then go home. Like
pretty tight, honestly.
Yeah. It's a good way to keep up with my friends too now that they've all graduated. Like I'm the only one that's still in school.
Are you a senior?
I'm a junior.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were a senior.
Nope.
How is junior year going?
It's been awesome. I'm really pushing to incorporate dance into the school program and just like things that we do at school, which has been going so well. Like I have a pretty good level of communication with my principal, Miss Lyons, and I talked to her and she was like, "You talk very adamantly about dance. You should get a student TED Talk." So now I have a student TED Talk on the way. And I'm also, for freshman orientation next year, we're doing a flash mob. And then I'm also bringing my team to prom to flash mob crash my prom this year.
That's so ill. I wish I did that, but I didn't. So, anyway.
Dude, I'm pushing so hard for this. Like, yeah. Like, I'm really hyped up about it.
That's freaking sweet. What the heck?
Right? Like, I'm probably gonna be the only girl that doesn't show up in a dress, and then there'll be, like, 4 random kids on the bus, and they're like, "Who are you?" They'll just be like, "Shh." It's just shh.
That's so dope. I respect that. I don't think I did anything that crazy when I was in high school. Like a good kind of crazy. Yeah. A little bit, but not really. It says, "Does your school have a dance team?" Jesse asked.
No, but I'm working on it.
Are you going at this alone?
I am working.
You're just like...
Yeah.
Wow. You are strong. You're a strong woman.
Thanks.
I feel like you're in such a good position, to be honest. And you're only a junior. That's so wild to me. But I feel like that's how things should be. Like, not everyone. I don't know, but that's good. You know, it's here, and you're doing things that you want to do, and you're advocating for the things that you want. And that's so awesome.
Yeah.
My one of my students, the same one, Jess, said that I'll help, and she says every dance school needs a dance team. And she asked what grade is junior. Wait, are you only in? Are you not a freshman? I thought she was a freshman. No. Junior is why don't I know this? I know this. 9, 10. It's 11th grade.
Yeah.
I had to really think about it. I was like, yeah, junior is 11th grade.
9, 10.
Literally.
Same.
I mean, yeah, you could technically get help somehow, right? I mean, I don't know if you would technically even need
Yeah.
it or like what kind of help. I'm a freshman. I just started high school. Yeah, so junior is two more classes up.
Yeah. I don't know. Since Jack is in the same school as me, he's not in the same grade, he's one under. But he is in the same school, so that helps quite a bit. So if anything, like with the TED Talk, I asked him if he wanted to do a duo with me. Or like that TED Talk, so I would spend like so much time like actually talking, and then at the end we would have like a piece that we would do together. And then also like little stuff like that, like with the flash mob, and he's like my go-to. So having someone else in the school that I like know like that, and I know has like priorities that are similar to mine like that, is like A1. But I tend to really like take things on myself because no one else, it took me a long time to like really learn this, but no one else can see your vision. Only you can see your vision. So the best way to do it is to either do it yourself or do what you can to lead doing it. Like, so if you can lead others and like do it in a teamwork sort of formation, but it's still like your image is, then like
You learned that at your age. I didn't learn that until not that long ago. Because I would always try and test that. But that's good. Got a nice head start. But yeah, you can't expect. What I did learn is that, especially when scaling, because I like doing stuff alone too. Hence why I'm doing a lot of things alone now. Until it's necessary for me to scale, you then start compromising. Like the vision will always be the same, but the methods might change on some level, and the process, like especially like with art, it could change a bit too if you don't get to fully get your vision across. So just having the openness to accept certain things, that was hard for me growing up, and then I learned how to let that go around, I want to say like 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago, something like that. But that's good. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she said something else. Did you add more stuff to your wall, or am I tripping? I'm tripping. Oh wait, stop. Wait. Oh no, I can't hear you.
It's always been, but I added more stuff to my mirror.
Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't hear you for a sec. You're kind of glitchy. Am I lagging? Yeah, it's weird. It's being weird. It's being weird. I can't hear you. It's glitchy. Yeah, I know it's glitchy. I'm not sure why. Uh, hold on. Hmm.
Oh,
I think it's good.
hello?
Hi. Can you hear me? Oh no.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Now I can, but your video is like it's like several seconds behind.
Hmm.
There you are.
Better? Yeah, it's definitely being weird. It's their server, I'm guessing, cause you're kind of going, you're lagging, so you're like glitching like every half second, and then I don't hear you until like 15 seconds later. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. This is weird. Why is this happening? No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's. It's. I don't know if it's the. I doubt it's the Wi-Fi or anything like that. Sometimes it's just the server. Um, I don't think I could do anything about it. Yeah, like my connection's fine. I have, because I'm hardwired. That sounds funny. Um, but yeah, I can't hear anything, and you're glitchy. I don't know if you're saying anything, but boo.
But I am
Okay,
right
this is
now.
good.
Currently talking, words coming out
Okay,
of
so
my
now I can
mouth.
hear you. And now I can't. I don't know what's happening. And now I can. Um. Yeah, I don't know. I hate when this happens. This doesn't happen often. Um. Any last words? Nope. Nope. Maybe you're on Facebook. I'm about to switch it up real quick.
It was fun. I'll see you guys
Oh gosh.
soon.
Christina, I can hear you. Oh god. Are you on Facebook? Let me try this real quick. Facebook call. Facebook call. Or Instagram call. Well, it's a sad day. No, we're almost done. I'm waiting on Jeffrey. I'm gonna take a break.
Are we here? Are we doing it?
Can you see me?
I cannot. It says connecting Vitana's video.
Am I here now?
Nope. I can hear you loud and clear, but like, I don't know, man. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know what's happening. Oh, does your name say your shirt? I mean, does your name say your shirt? Does your shirt say your name on it? I'm just seeing that. A sticker? Blitz sticker. Oh,
This is my
pin.
name
Okay.
tag. It says your daily dose of sunshine, Carmen, and then with stars around it, it says low cram. That's my inside joke for acme. And then on the back, it says huevo, which means egg.
What? So you rap?
Well, no.
I was like, you didn't mention that.
No, I don't. But me and my friends determined that if I did, my name would be Low Cram. Because if you ever try and type, some people will be like, hey, Carm, just because, like,
Mm-hmm.
nickname. If you try and type that, though, it'll autocorrect it to Cram.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, my friends started being like, you're Low Cram. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right.
That could definitely be a joke that stays with you forever.
Oh, for sure. And I wouldn't be mad at it either. I think it's hilarious.
Um, do you guys do anything as like a team for like I was gonna say Thanksgiving, Christmas or New Year's?
In terms of holidays, we don't really do anything. Everyone's tends to have their own plans, but I'm kind of hoping that I can get something going between the team in terms of Christmas this year, because that's like family number two for me. So if we could all celebrate together one year, that would be tight.
Make it happen.
I will. I'm thinking we could do like a Secret Santa
Hmm.
something. Do it that way to get everyone involved.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so
Yeah, we
exciting.
always do, or we've been doing for the past, I think 2 or 3 years. We get together every year for the major holidays. Um, Not everyone shows up, but a nice chunk of us do. And we've been doing Yankee Swap, which,
Yankee Swap is a huge part of my dad's side of the family's
yeah,
Christmas. Huge
it's
part.
so fun.
I love it. My sister was just playing a song, and I could hear it from here, and now it's stuck in my head.
What song?
Mia by
Uh,
Bad Bunny featuring Drake.
that song. I've heard it like once.
Yeah. It's my sister's jam because it's Mia, and her name is Mia. She's like, Drake is singing about me. Yeah. I'm like, that's definitely not it, but okay.
I think it's cool when someone makes a song and your name is in it. So,
Yeah, agreed.
oh man, yeah, I forget that you can't see me.
Yeah. Good times.
Facebook is failing right now.
Everything's failing.
I'm not sure why. Continue allowing. Yes. Uh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's this. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Well, life is great.
Cooling and booling, you
Cooling and
know.
cooling.
Yeah. That school, like, the whole school thing I was talking about
Hmm.
earlier, I actually have, like, a physical, like, map of what my plan is. Like, I have I guess, a
Hmm.
blueprint of, like, the building. So basically, my plan for that is hopefully one day when I have enough money to build my own school as like a private school, but it takes
Uh,
like basically nothing to get into it, so that it's basically a public school, but it doesn't have to adhere to Common Core because Common Core is BS.
yep. I never had to deal with it,
So,
but yes.
so a private school, and then the physical building itself would have 4 floors, and be shaped like a donut so that there's a center that's large enough to have like physical activities in because we have something similar to that at the Portsmouth high school, I mean middle school,
Uh-huh.
but the circle is literally the circumference of my room and is entirely cement,
Uh,
so really not any purpose to
mhm.
it. But I'd want it to be shaped like a donut, and on the first floor I'd want to have um like the gym, the auditorium, and I'd want there to be an area for dance because I want dance to be a part of the physical education
Mhm.
curriculum because that is real. That is some like yes, that is some skill you can use later in your
Mhm.
life, and that is like an actual physical activity and it's fun.
Yes, I agree.
Like people who try and say that dance isn't a sport, I'm like, yeah, okay, okay, there, guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting physical with your body, then yes,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much. That's nice. Every time someone speaks about an ambition like that, because there's so, like, among us, there's a lot of people who have ambitions of owning something. And the more I come across them, I'm just like, I don't know. No, it's not that I don't know. I'm thinking, like, what if everyone put their heads together to make out something, because there's money, there's connections, and there's a similar vision of sorts.
Teamwork makes the dream work, man.
I haven't heard that in a while. Fatana, don't you teach at schools as well or something? I used to sub, but I don't do that anymore. Um, that was fun while it lasted. Yeah.
I have a sub that comes to my school, and she's literally one of my best friends. Her name is Deb.
Mm-hmm.
She works at the Rite Aid down the street from my house every Sunday. She's literally the best person ever. She's like 60 something years old and the funniest human being. I literally, both me and my sister know Deb. And we love
Mm.
Deb. Oh my God. Every time she's in the building, it's like a huge like reunion. Because you know that thing that girls do when they haven't seen each other for a while? They're like, ah, and they go like running for a hug.
Yeah.
It's like one of those every time we see
That's
Deb.
cute.
We love Deb.
That's cute. Man. Hey, you should sub me
Man.
and sub in one of my classes. That'd be so fun. So I'm gonna tell you something. I got I didn't get banned. I got suspended from teaching. Um, yeah. I what did
Yikes.
I do? I I didn't do anything bad. I just failed to show. I didn't fail to show up. I just called out in an untimely manner. Um,
Gotcha.
but before that, I had like some weird instances that I don't remember that kind of led up to like, yeah, we should just kind of like not. And I was like, damn. Oh well. I'm pretty sure I could fix that, but I just haven't really made an effort, and it's not something that I'm like huge on. So
That's valid.
yeah.
My older brothers were supposed to start subbing at my high school, and then they realized that it was at my high school, and they were like, nope, none of that. Tries to walk into one of my classrooms. Hi, I'm Mr. G. I walk in, and I'm like, Garen! Who wants to see videos of Garen wasted on New Year's Eve, huh?
That's so funny.
I love having older siblings, especially older brothers.
Why so?
I don't know. I think it's a huge part of why I am unbelievably close with my older
Mm-hmm.
siblings. And I think a huge part of it is the 13-year age gap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because, like, there's so much time. Like, Cody, my oldest brother, was in middle school when I was born. So he, like, literally remembers me, like, arriving into the world and, like, existing. And I just think that, like, that concept of, like, being able to remember and physically, like, see, like, me grow up from that, like, tiny infant to, like, a human being
Yeah.
is wild. And I think that's why they're, like, I don't know. Like they've always been like super attentive to Mia and
Yeah.
I because there's Cody, Jake, Colby, Jordan, and
Mm-hmm.
Garen, and then there's me, Mia. So, um, like when I was in elementary school, I would be like, ugh, I have math test today that I'm so not ready for, and then comes time for the math test, and then I get dismissed by my older brother to go to water country. Like, true story. Um, like I don't know. They're just like the best. They're incredibly supportive and like they're also very sitcom-y. Like I feel like my whole family is like the perfect sitcom
Mm-hmm.
family. Yeah.
That's so cool. I mean, I only met your mom for 10 seconds, but I loved her
Yeah.
energy.
My family's fun.
I do not doubt that at all.
Yeah.
Um. Oh,
Everyone in the family is so different yet so the same. It's so weird.
I think my next guest has arrived.
Oh snap.
Yep, he's here. I wish
Hi
I wish you could see
Jeff.
him, but
Oh
my
no.
camera is not
Hi
Is that
working.
Jeff.
Carmen?
It's Carmen.
It
Carmen?
is. Hello.
Oh snap.
Hello.
It's Carmen. What it do, baby
Baby.
boo? Yeah.
I'm great. How
Yes,
are you?
girl. Yeah. Yeah, I can see. I don't need sound. I can't even hear you, girl, but you look great. I'm all with the silent
Thanks.
thing. I feel everything you're giving to me right now.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I love it. Yes, energy. Yes.
Yeah,
girl,
right?
It's energy on an all-time high right now. I love it. I've been sitting on my ass all day, so my ass is really numb right now.
Oh, okay.
Driving 5 hours. I just got back from Canada.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, yeah. I was serious when I said I'm coming straight here from Canada. If it wasn't for this,
Oh,
I
yikes.
probably would have not came here. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would have stayed in Canada another night.
That's crazy.
But I was like, you know what? My brother said, come out and do this thing. So I'm going to do the thing and do the do.
Oh, shit, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you rocking to right now? Are you listening to music?
No. I
No?
have just her in my ear.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna set up.
Well, I saw her rocking her head back and forth.
No, she just jamming to life.
Wait a minute.
This is just
Wasn't she
me
supposed to
being
be
me.
doing the thing? The thing?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't she supposed to be doing
Stream?
this? Yeah.
Yeah, I do it like this, or like this.
You can do it from afar?
Yeah.
All right, Carmen, let me tell you something. I'm about to kill this kid because if I knew we could do it from afar, my ass would have stayed in Canada. You hear me? If I knew I did not need to bring my ass here physically, I would have been in Canada and been like, you know, bro, I'll stream you when I get back from this workshop, from this battle, because I got people I need to defeat. This is crazy. I expected to see her. I was like, wait a minute. I thought she was right before me. Damn. Do you have school tomorrow?
Carmen?
Yes, I do,
You're
unfortunately.
speaking, so I can't hear you, so we're going to have to do this body language thing. So, do you have school tomorrow? Yes, head nod. Thank you. I like it. That's what I'm talking about. You have a great smile,
Yeah, it does.
just to let you know. It's like, yes, and she's doing sign language. I understood that too. Yes, I'm all about it. It's like your smile is like It reminds me of when the sun is coming out in the morning. It's like that bright. It's like orange bright. It's like, wow, good morning. Good morning to you. No problem, no problem. Do you have school tomorrow? Yes? Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for you. You should just drop out because the school system sucks. Just kidding. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I go to Vatana. Tell everyone this. Go to Vatana. Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me. Go to Vatana. Oh, I can hear you.
You
I can, indeed.
Well, perfect, because I already told Fatana, but yeah, no, school, we've determined college, at least.
Yeah, I feel you,
Not
bro.
the move.
This is a whole conversation I can get into for like hours. So, but me and Vatana are kind of on the same page. No, we are on the same page when it comes to that stuff. But like I said, don't listen to me. He'll say it better. I sent everyone to Vatana.
Yeah, I'm not going to college.
I don't blame you. Do you know what you want to do in life in general yet?
Yeah.
Would you like to say a little bit
Yeah.
on what you want?
I want to full-time teach and
Teach
perform.
and perform in regards of what art?
Dance.
Girl, you have my love and support. I got your back on that.
Right? I was like,
So
Thanks.
definitely do it. You've grown a lot, especially since like the first time I've seen you dance. So your body's becoming more connected with the rest of your body, which is nice because it's like becoming more aware, which is good. So keep whatever you're doing, keep doing, and come out here and dance with us too. Cause you know I whip
I
that
will.
ass
My
into
car is
shape.
in the shop right now,
You know
but
I will.
girl, as soon as I get that back,
Right. Okay, and how are you feeling right now?
fantastic.
Yeah, girl, you look fantastic. Your energy is fantastic, so I'm feeling it. So thank you for being alive and killing the game and being fantastic, because we need more fantastic people like you in this world. You may think I'm kidding, but I'm being dead serious. You can't see me, but this is real life.
right.
Oh, thanks.
My pleasure. Is it weird conversating with me but not being able to see my face?
Not really, because it's kind of just like a phone call.
Okay, cool. That's good. But some people would be like, it's weird because you can see my face but I can't see yours. I'm like, you know what? That's okay though, because we're about that.
Yeah,
person.
it doesn't bother me.
Cool. I'm about it. I'm just here munching on bananas because I haven't
Fun.
had time to eat since I've been driving for 5 hours.
I didn't realize this, but I haven't really had a good meal for the past like 3 days.
Girl.
So I got out of work today and I was so hungry, nauseous. I was like, "Ooh, it's food time." Like,
Girl, I feel you. Me and you both. Like, I do this thing where I have this app called LifeSum where I'm supposed to get like so many proteins and so many like, nutrients in a day, and like I only have like half of it. I've been only doing half of it for like the past 3 days. I'm like, you know what? Life sucks, then you die. So, just kidding. No, it doesn't. But I've been doing this only for the past few days because I've been in an area where I've been extremely busy, where I'm putting a lot of my power, energy, and work into something that's going to benefit all of us in the future. So it's worth it.
same.
Yes.
I've been so like active in terms of what I'm trying to get done that I've literally been like, I'll eat later. I'm doing
For real,
something right
right.
now. Like,
Right. I feel you on that.
yeah.
So I'm with you on that, and keep doing your thing. And sometimes we need to take risks. Sometimes we just have to like not eat. Sometimes we need to just spend that extra money. Sometimes we just gotta do stuff. I was almost about to swear, but I'm not going to do that because I think I'm being recorded
Yeah.
somewhere in life. Sometimes we need to do stuff that we just don't want to do, but we gotta do it. You know?
Agreed.
So,
I've got one of those situations right now, and it's bad.
well, if it gets that bad, fix it. It's your life. Feel me?
Yeah. It's just kind of like a tolerance thing in terms of like people who aren't woke or aware. Like,
I remember that stage. There was a very big stage where me and Vatana were like, "You ain't woke. Get away from us." We were so annoying. We were like, "Get woke. If you ain't woke, go back to sleep because we don't have time for people who are asleep and whatnot." But like, then I realized it's not about being woke, because it's like some of the wisest people don't have to say anything. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And so,
This is the mic anyway.
Oh, really? This is what she can hear me with? Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a booth right now. I feel like I'm in the studio spitting bars right now. Yo, Carmen, if you can see me right now, I'm like 2 Chainz. No, I'm better than 2 Chainz. I'm like Method Man. Do you know who Method Man is? Yeah. I'm talking to this mic right now. I feel like a real life rapper. All right. Check it. Dissect it. Don't get in my skin or else you infect it. Bars. And I'm not even a rapper though. You know? So anyways, as I was saying, but yeah, no, I feel like, especially when it comes to people being, you
can keep talking.
Can you still hear me? He's taking the mic away from me. I think he's saying my rap.
Yes, I can.
But you know, I'm still continue living my life because that's what you gotta do sometimes. But yeah. So when it comes to the people you said around you, sometimes we have to put that key. What's really difficult that I realize is trying to stay yourself while being around people that are quote unquote woke and whatnot, because sometimes when we surround ourselves with certain type of people, we start to become those type of people unless our energy is just as strong, and those people start to become what we are, or start to have keys in our mind that open a certain door that are like, wow, this person's like this, maybe I should be like this too. And what did you say?
Susanna.
Who's Susanna? Like
From EM.
little Natasha's mom?
Yeah.
Is on this?
She said whack.
Whack? Susanna said what? Yo, let me tell you something, Susanna. My lines are not whack. You're just mad because you don't got a 6-pack. I'm not going to swear, so I'm going to say what the fact. Here's the fact. You don't come up to me because you lick sacks of orange and grapes. Because that's what I say, for God's sakes. I'm like, ooh, I'm a monkey. They call me the big ape. Because I renew my life on a clean slate every day. Every May 25th. That's my birthday. You can go on the 5th. 6. That's not it. Number 7. You hungry? Go to 7-Eleven. Bars. I'm not even a rapper though. Come at me, Susanna. Come at me though. She said, say something with substance. Say something that's real. I am not violent. I do not like to kill. I'm like spreading all that type of love. I'm like an angel from above, because I'm sitting here talking to my friend named Carmen. She's so cool. I'm like, I don't know what rhymes with Carmen, so I'm going to continue going down the line. I'm sitting here just standing up, and I'm feeling so fine because I'm about to unpeel this banana. You don't understand me, so I'm like, Waga my mama. Waga mama. That's a restaurant, Holmes. I'm spitting here, saying stuff from the mind, from the dome. I'm like, okay, chewing, munch, banana soft, so you don't hear a crunch. Come at me, Susanna. What's up? What's up? She said you can do better than that. You know what? You want to battle, cuz? Cuz, like, she's coming at my life right now. Like, you want to battle, fam? Cuz, like, this is real life. Spit some bars. Oh, there's other people on this? Wait, how does this work? Why is there so many cameras everywhere?
There's a lot of stuff.
Oh my god. Oh, this is stressful. Can they still see Carmen? That's the question.
Okay, they were. Now they could see us. So the camera switched to us.
Oh, Carmen, I still want to see her face.
You could see her.
Where is she? Oh, there
but
she
the
is. Word.
stream will see us.
Hey.
Hi.
Sorry, Carmen. I had to
Hey.
battle someone real quick. Story of my life.
That's all right.
Battling
It
people.
was a flames battle.
Battling people.
Battle was flames.
Thank you. Thank you. At least someone appreciates my flames. Unlike Susanna Bubana.
Oh god. So there's Facebook comments here.
What?
Actually, let me fix
This is on Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch.
Oh, I'm stretched. I'm stretched? I mean, I'm stressed. How are you on Instagram? Where are you on Instagram?
There.
Oh.
So that's you're looking.
Oh, wait.
So
Why is this repeating what I just said?
I just turned on the volume, but this is Facebook. So this is the camera. This is the camera I'm using here.
Oh, yo, this dude has mad cameras. Like, I'm being filmed all over the world. Hello, world. My name's Jeff. Wow, this is. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm just gonna go with it. I forget what age I am because I'm really nervous. I like bananas. Vatan, you're just gonna leave me here with all these cameras? Oh my god, he's bringing me food.
Jeff, I'm here. Don't
Thanks,
worry.
Carmen. Hey guys, Carmen's here with me. She's one of my good friends. No, she's not a friend. She's a connection. There's friends and there's connections. Connections are deeper. She's a connection. So I would just like to say, I don't like eggs. I don't like chocolate, and I think, yeah, I don't know what to say because there's a lot of cameras on me. Like I feel peer pressured to say a lot of things because there's just all these things. Like I'm looking at this camera and then this camera and then this camera and then there's this like real talk every Sunday 7 to 10 p.m. camera and then there's this Carmen camera and then I'm just gonna look at the Carmen camera because she makes me feel comfortable in my life. So Carmen, here we are back in life. How are you feeling again? Oh, you already told me how you're feeling. Sorry for repeating myself.
That's okay.
What are you going to do about the things that you are feeling?
Everything I can. I'm in a very productive mood. I had a shift recently where my work ethic went back up to like 100 because there was a period of time where my ish was down to like 50.
Girl, I feel you.
Lower. Like I was like real disconnected for a while, but I was going through a lot mentally. Not an excuse, but just like that's what was happening. But I had a really nice epiphany with Anthony in the studio. I just kind of talked everything out with him, and it just kind of like
my little Asian persuasion. No, I said I miss Anthony, my little Asian persuasion.
Oh yeah. We were talking about you recently. He was like, "Yeah, Jeff is great." I'm like, "Agreed."
He's so annoying. I can't stand him. That's what I'm gonna say about him. Like he's so annoying. Until he comes to see me, I'm going to say he's so annoying, even though I love him to death. But it's whatever. It is whatever.
It is whatever.
But hey, what's really cool is like at least you are aware of where you are and what's and what you're going through, and like even the times where you're like, oh, like I don't feel like doing shit. Squats, doing squats because we do not say curses around here, ladies and gentlemen. We are completely word vegan free. Can words be vegan? Yes, they can. I just created it. Just kidding. I'm not a creator.
So
just kidding.
And water.
Wow. I am truly a monkey. If you're watching this now, peep all the bananas. Carmen, can you see this?
No, I
gosh, you
can't.
can't see me?
Camera has
Wait, I'm gonna end the stream real fast. I'm gonna put it back on. Just give me a sec.